I'm giving you guys my first look at the Mario vs. Peach tour. Welcome to the video, guys. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna make my team selection, do a few races, maybe get that first pipe pull in. Let's have some fun. So if you guys are in store for that, please leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't. I do plenty of comprehensive Mario Kart Tour content on the channel. So here we go. There's a team rally going on. All drivers will be split into 2 teams and face off. Same as usual. I'm going with Team Mario. Of course, they have all of the Donkey Kong characters on this team, so fairly easy choice for me to make. Also, he's one of the stronger super drivers in my inventory, so gets him a little bit closer to level 6. I'll be going for those red tokens. So here we have ranked mode, and I already saw Ninja Hideaway's RT, which was anticipated that we would be seeing that. So the question is, what's the second RT track going to be? Will there be a second RT track? So let's rev up the summertime celebration and go out with a bang. Interesting. Okay. So we got the news in the game a few days ago. Hakama Mario is going to be free in the token shop along with Kimono Peach. She's a pretty much entirely useless driver, but I mean, those of you that are out there for collectability, very nice gift. The super selection's pretty good for this, I have to say. I do like those supers, so. Let's see, gold gifts. Wow, Metal Mario and Pink Gold Peach. That's very good for you guys. Also, they're still offering the Mario Classic. So if you guys haven't collected on Mario Classic yet, do so now. Anyway, the tour starts here. So we already know about the Gold Pass gifts. All right, the Team Rally will host a Team Rally Team Up. Coins will be gifted to players in an amount corresponding to the total points earned by both Team Mario and Team Peach. So this is very nice. I love this kind of incentive. Why it took 4 rally tours for this to come out, it's beyond me, but I do. This is great actually, because they didn't do the retweet campaign, and they've suffered. I've detailed it with you guys on my 3 ways to save Mario Kart Tour. If you missed it, I'll provide it in the link above. But to add the incentive to actually go on to the game. Hopefully they tie this into their social media and say, hey guys, if you come on and play, you're entitled to up to 15,000 coins by doing so. That would be nice. So I approve of this campaign. It looks very nice. Now, when will we receive this? I guess perhaps next tour. Let's see. Interim results and final results will be announced on the official Twitter page. So they are tying it into Twitter. Very good. Maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe Nintendo saw my video on that. I'll know for sure if they come out with the Diddy Kong high-end alt. You guys will know for sure then. Okay, rewards will be distributed after the next tour begins. So I guess on day 1, when we open up the new tour, we'll receive hopefully 15,000 coins along with our Team Rally rewards. Whether you're on the winning team or losing team, it doesn't matter. Difference of 5 rubies, not a big deal. So it's not worth getting worked up over. I know that there's a lot of passion out there in the community, but turn the passion in a positive way, okay? You know, no need to bash the characters that other people like or things of that nature, right? Mutually accepting of one another. That's what we strive to do on the channel here. So changes in this tour. So they'll be calculated at 11:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, which will be at what's that, 2:30 Eastern Time? That's my time zone. Yeah, so if the app has been launched before that time, the scores meter at the top of the score selection screen will be outdated. So we'll have to restart the app in order to see this. And scores will be calculated from the day after the start of the tour at around, okay. So each token collected will be converted to 1 team point. So it's basically the same thing, but they're calling them points instead of tokens at this stage. And the team with the most points at the end will be declared the winner. So the language was a little bit vague on the preview leading up to this, whether or not they'll be doubling the losing team's bonus from that day, or if that team will receive bonus points the following day, which is the way I read into it. But I know that there's an infographic going around that shows that those bonuses will be rewarded retroactively. That's not how I read into it, but we'll see for sure what Nintendo intends to do at 11:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time tomorrow. So yeah, those are very nice Gold Pass gift and very nice free-to-play gifts. So actually, I'm going to get Mario 3 away from level 6, and Peach will get upgraded as well. Very nice. I like to see that. Let's watch the video. So here we go. We see the drivers, Mario and Peach, and they are on Tokyo Blur 2. So there's the Sakura Quick Shaw, so that I would imagine, ooh, a new Crimson Crane glider. I much like the look of that. So that's probably going to be in a pack. And we see the Week 2 spotlights, Ninja Shy Guy, but we also see Explorer Peach, Cat Toad, so that's likely to be some kind of a special pipe. Yeah, so interesting. Let's go back and take a quick look at this again, because I always get caught up in the details. So here we go. These are the Week 2 spotlights right here. Daisy Yukata along with Ninja Shy Guy. And then next we see a couple Marios, and we see DK Summit, so I would imagine DK Summit is back in this tour. I suppose we're not going to have DK Pass once again, which is a little unfortunate. So, okay, so we have a Peach pipe and a Mario pipe. Many of you guys in the community were anticipating that, much the way that they had a Donkey Kong pipe and a Bowser pipe. Makes sense because they have so many alts. Gives players a chance to catch up. Those of you that may be just joining the game now, or those that may have left and come back, great chance to pick up on some possibly old drivers. So here we see that there's the cat alt with a new frog cart. So I would imagine that the cart is probably going to be in a pack. And will the pack come with the cat alts? So it will be either a $20 pack if it's just the cart, or a $40 pack if it comes with one of the cats, I would imagine. So I think that's all there is to glean from all this. Fairly predictable, but we'll know for sure when we take a look at the packs for week 1. So that is all she wrote for that. Okie dokie, back to the app. And yeah, there's the Peach looks very good on this ACR badge. So if you're going for that, one of the nicer looking ones for sure. So, okay. The pipe is here. So we have Mario Happi in the pipe, and we have Peach Happi as well. Lucky 7, credit to Sammy D and KartLife. He nailed it. Lucky 7 was the selection. It's been, I guess it hasn't been too long since we had Painter Luigi. It seems like Lucky 7 is a frequent one that they provide us just to give some incentive for going into. Oh no, I see Royal Raceway RT. If that's back in ranked mode, I'm not going to be too happy about that. That's one of the most paywall tracks. So we see Cheap Island is back. Oh, Tokyo Blur 1 and 3. Yikes, guys. Her initial value is certainly questionable here, given that Ninja Hideaways is only returning now and she's getting the RT version of it. So, and she gets Tokyo Blur 2 at level 6. So, wow. And she gets Tokyo Blur 4T at level 3. So that's 4 city tracks. Ninja Hideaways RT, the long-term value on Peach Happi does not look very good right now, but we don't know what's in store, not even just beyond the initial wave, but far, far, far into the future. But she has a very, very difficult uphill climb in order to become a top driver. That's the way I see it. And I'd imagine that Tabor will have a similar take. Tune into the rundown with him and StudFit. They do a great job for that sort of thing once they get the data crunched. So here we go. The regular quick shot, one of the worst carts in the game for sure. Has a pretty nice design, but not a lot of track value. It's old. The Secure Quickshaw is in this pipe. Does it get any new value here? Yeah, Ninja Hideaways RT and Tokyo 3R. Did she get 3R as well? Yeah, she did. So that's overlap. I wonder if that's going to be ranked in week 2 or not. Here we have the Cheap Mass. Oh, look at this. The Springtime Crane. Bullet Bill Plus. So good if you're using Coinbox. Yeah, those city values are definitely bringing these things down. So is it a pipe you want to go into? I'd imagine, let's just confirm it before I say, but I'd imagine it's 9 high ends in the pipe. Yes, so it is 9 high ends in the pipe. Anything funny going on here? That's confirmation. Daisy Yukata and Shy Guy Ninja are in the pipe because you can get them at that very small percentage in the week 1 pipe. Should you pull on this pipe? Well, look, you know my motto. Save your rubies. You want to make sure you have 450 if you're going to completely drain out this pipe, because that one item that you want might be on the very bottom. Be very, very safe. Don't get caught up in the FOMO, fear of missing out with this pipe. You know that the characters will return. The Sakura Quickshaw is now in the pipe for the 2nd time. As for this glider, it looks really cool. It might become exclusive. Is that worth pulling for 450 rubies? Only if you're going to invest into this item. It's the same way for everything. If you're going to provide the tickets for that item to eventually get to level 6, you don't have to do it all at once. Incremental upgrades are optimal, at least for performance and ranked modes. So that's all you need to know, whether or not you go into the pipe. There are other people out there that judge things based on skill and value. That all factors for sure, but at the end of the day, you want to derive some joy and pleasure from this game. So if that character or any of these items speak to you, by all means pull on the pipe. Look, in terms of high ends, there's no real bad high end necessarily. You just have to jump through some hoops to make them valuable in your inventory, especially if you're investing into coin boxers. That's a big thing that I spoke about on my 3 ways to save Mario Kart Tour. So yes, here we go. We have the Dark Hop Rod. Ooh, interesting. It's a $3 pack. So those of you that are on a budget but do want to support the game, for sure, can we take a look at the skill? Mini Turbo Plus, very nice. And the hop rods have had pretty good value. I think they've been, both of them, in the top 20. But yeah, the initial starting value, I cringe a little bit when I see those Tokyo tracks, because they're not even new Tokyo tracks. So, that's even lower on the value totem, at least in my point of view. So, but that's very good. And I'm sure they'll buff it. They'll give it a lot of future exclusive tracks, things that you may not want to pull on the pipe for. So for $3.99, that's not bad. We have Nabbit in a pack, and we have, oh, interesting, they have 2 45 ruby packs. Rosalina Ice, and then you have Cat Toad with the black toe beans. So, oh wow, so that's right. In the Rally Tour, I suppose that they provide both teams with their respective banners all at the beginning. So yeah, does this say anything different? All right, so this is the spot where the data will be updated, and we can get a look at, okay, so they're going to talk about bonus time here. You can get additional team tokens during bonus time, which stacks even more team tokens on top of what you've already collected. Don't they mean points? I think that's a copy and paste, but I won't hit them on that. So in this team rally, both teams will have their bonus time at the same time. Interesting. So they do have bonus time that's occurring. Click here for more details. It says in a team rally, players will compete to collect the most team tokens to lead their team to victory. Yada yada yada. All right, you know what? I'm not going to read all of this fine print to you guys. I think we'll just figure it out as we go along, right? Ooh, very nice looking badge there. So actually, let me check my shop first. I've been on a massive cold streak with my shop. I really would love to see a high-end ticket, but I see that I have one for free here across the board, and we have a driver cap ticket, so very nice. Once again, I am cold in the daily selects. Unbelievable. This is 18 days now in a row, which is my second longest streak without a high-end ticket. Oh, and I got the 3 supers across the board. So yeah, not thrilled about that. Sports Coupe. The thing is, if I purchase this, it's still needing a ticket to get to level 4. So I don't really think I'm in for that. And the Cloud Glider is in the daily selects. So yeah. All right, let's just do today's challenge, and then we'll get into ranked mode and whatnot. So here I can see I'm already not getting tokens because I'm aligned with Bowser Jr. Now, if you reset your app, they will give you the same track but in a different cup if it's available, and a different driver perhaps as well. But I'm not going to go to those lengths right now. I'm just going to do the race and collect on those 500 coins that you guys are accustomed to seeing me getting in this, right? I actually got 500 coins I guess the 13th day of the last tour. So I don't know if that will switch things up. Maybe they won't give me the 500 coins here. I'd certainly like to pull something cool with you guys. I always say that. It doesn't even have to be a high end. I mean, even something like a super would be really cool. Just something that's different. So there we go. Yeah, I guess I rolled that Bowser shell in 2nd place, but we're going to take advantage of it. You don't have to fire it. You can just keep it out front and go in front of an opponent. So the last tour for me, I did a free-to-play grind with you guys in the first week, and that was awesome. You guys had great tips, and there were so many people there. I was actually lagging a bit. I went on and got an even better run afterwards, which was needed because I had a sleeper that woke up, and they almost did me in. It was like 100 points that saved me from coming in 2nd place. So I'm very thankful that I went back on and got those extra points. And then 2nd week was not as good, even considering that I pulled in week 2, but I did manage to come in 5th place. So waiting to pull definitely helped in that regard. I most certainly would have come in, like, 8th, 9th, 10th, maybe even 11th place had I not done that. But what does that do for my group this week? You know, everything is always a continuum. So now that you know, I had that greater reward last week, it might be that much more difficult this week. It'll be interesting to see how they also stack the groups, because, you know, we're accustomed to seeing more difficult groups when they give away free rubies. But I don't know if there's any additional free rubies this tour. Granted, the Rally Tour rubies will come next tour when our team is awarded. But I didn't complete my challenge board, so I still have free rubies available, but many of you had already cleared that. So here we go, today's challenge. Let's get those 500 coins. Oh no. Oh God, come. Oh, I was saying I wanted to pull something good. That's, okay, look, if you do all cup ranking, okay, that's a great pull for you, but look at this, 383, I dump these any way I can now, and I'm still, the number's still going up, so, yeah. That's why I always said every time I pulled 500 coins, I'm like, I'm not complaining about the 500 coins, so, unfortunate that, they did me that way. Not thrilled about that. Let's take a look at the challenges. Actually, wow, 2 premium challenge cards. 20 rubies. They're really trying to increase the offerings. Good for them. They're trying to improve their revenue. So here we have a glider ticket with the Kabuki Dasher, it looks like. So yeah, that's what's available for you guys. You can see I haven't purchased a single thing. I'm holding out for high-end tickets. I'm due for a hot streak here. I gotta get multiple high-end tickets after a streak this cold. So let's take a look. Jump boost, driver with the hat, points boost, tickets. Oh, Diddy Kong Cup. Could that be ranked mode? Wishful thinking, right? so here we go. Tour multiplayer challenges. So this is a new set of 5 rubies. Probably a good chance that our groups are upscaled a little bit then after seeing that. So we have, okay, no Diddy Kong Cup for ranked mode. We can already see the next one is Peach. And okay, team tokens, we got that already. So I have Pink Shy Guy here. Now if this was the Diddy Kong Cup, he would have been in the top shelf, but they went with Mario. Look, I'm not gonna complain, but isn't Mario already top shelf over here? Let's take a look. Yeah, look, Mario was already top shelf here. Nintendo, okay, there's little things that you could do to improve the game, improve the exposure of certain drivers. There's no reason why Mario had to have this cup. There's just no reason. He already had that track in the top shelf. It provides you with middle shelf here, granted, but look, you know, Metal Mario has been a free gift, right? Okay, the rest are somewhat exclusive, but they have, at least with the exception of Tuxedo Mario, they've been offered multiple times. But I do have a driver. Not unexpected to see Shy Guy Gold get Ninja Hideaways, makes sense. And there's the other buff, so I'm glad Donkey Kong Jr. did not get this track. Fire Rosalina, once again, Black Birdo, Baby Mario Koala. It's all the same guys. I mean, we've been saying this for a couple months now. Yeah, I mean, okay, so I've talked about this with you guys on my grind chats when we have that voiceover. And what it is, okay, when there's a new driver, she gets the lion's share of her value right now, right? In the next tour, she'll get 3, 4, maybe 5 new tracks, okay? And that's probably about 60% of her final value, at least for the first full phase. And then she'll get sprinkled in 1 to 3 tracks in the next tour or 2. And it's after that point, after like about 4 tours, so 2 months, you know, and we know, you know, from experience now that Nintendo, you know, shows us these events and like 3 tour events, right? The Summertime Celebration, the 1.5 year anniversary. They'll probably do something similar for the 2nd anniversary with the 3 tour celebration. So we know that they have the tours finalized and planned a month and a half in advance. So it's really at that 2-month point that Nintendo, they'll look at the data, they'll see like, okay, what did the players pull on the most? And the ones that they pull on the least, that ends up here. So they won't start getting exclusive paywall tracks until that point, right? Otherwise, you know, her value, she's going to be in ranked mode in the next tour, but it's not going to be on that brand new paywall track. It never is. She's going to get one of the other 2 tracks in ranked mode for that cup, right? So that's my little tidbit there. So, okay. We don't have a cart, but we have the Rambi Runner. Let's check out Rambi Runner buffs here. Yeah, didn't get anything new, but given that DK Pass likely isn't in this tour, that's not unexpected. So what are you guys likely to have? Maybe the gold cart? Yeah, it's pretty exclusive and bare bones there. In terms of gliders, equally pretty exclusive, but I do have middle shelf. Reverse trick track, but the real loss is with the combo points. I'll be only getting 30 combo points per action since I only have middle shelf. So it's more than just maintaining the combo, it's the amount of points that you get for each action in the combo. So that's my loadout there. You guys in the free-to-play community, not likely to be doing so hot here, although I know Justin and Alpha have those black toe beans, I do believe. Otherwise, you're going to have to pull or buy a pack. But the free-to-play guys, they're not going to do that. So Mario Circuit T, we have, we're definitely going with Mario. We can see Hakama is in this, but yeah, I already have a coin boxer, only level 1. You guys know I don't invest into the coin boxers. You don't need to succeed in the game. It's a great way to have success, but you can have success other ways. You know, my whole gameplay experience is showcasing that to you guys. So hopefully those of you out there appreciate that, enjoy watching that. If not, maybe, you know, look, you know, I don't have everything figured out in the game. I'm learning it as I go along, and I test the limits. Part of my whole strategy is just that, testing the limits. And you learn things by going to the boundary and seeing what those limits are. So very valuable stuff that we do on the channel here. So if you haven't subscribed, there's a lot of insightful, in-depth content that's coming out very soon. So we have a great loadout here. could be level 6 even, given that there's one in the free gifts and the tier shop. So this could be a 637 loadout, and it's a trick track, so that's a big score. Tokyo Blur 2. I know I don't have a cart for this because I did the scouting report. We knew that Tokyo Blur 2 was coming, and I told you guys on the Discord, I said, I know for sure that the gold home field glider will get a Tokyo track. So it got Tokyo Blur 2 and Ninja Hideaway R. Interesting, only 2 new tracks, so that leaves open the possibility for getting more substantial value in the subsequent tour. So I'm glad it only got 1 Tokyo track and isn't ranked mode. However, we have the Great Sale, so it's a much better glider. Okay, also, I clicked on the Egg 1, but I just saw, I know this from experience, but I'll show it to you guys here. The Egg 1, for your bonus points, you're getting X 1.15 at level 4, and I know the high end is shifted as such, so this is also going to be 1.15 as you can see there, and the base points are 490, so same skill, better base points, same multiplier. So you know that's how you can figure it out. The base points only matter if the difference is large, right? Like take my Rambi Runner for instance, that's 700 base points. That's going to overcome an incremental difference in the bonus points multiplier. But otherwise, you know, if it's this close, and the Egg 1 was getting, you know, X 1.2 at 366 base points, depending upon the amount of actions in the track. Since this is a normal track, it may still favor the Platinum Taxi in this case. So a lot of stuff goes into this. There's no easy answer. I know a lot of you guys out there want very clear and defined, like this is always better than that. Everything is situational, everything depends, okay? It's best, look, I do my best on the channel to share with you the mechanisms that are in play, and to be able to inform you guys on what you want to be thinking about as you do your thought process in your own game. So let's race the new track. We'll do Gold Shy Guy with the Rambi Runner. So here we go. Ninja Hideaways, it was a lot of fun to race on this track. I really like the R version, so we'll see what the RT has to offer us here. Ooh, this is pretty wild. We're going way uphill here. So this reminds me a lot of Cheap Island T. We're getting that first run Frenzy Luck, which is typical given that we don't know where we're going exactly. Yeah. Okay, so there's no glider here. I believe there was a gliding section in the normal reverse version. Yep. So this is where everybody knew that it would be a new track. The reverse trick track was that section there because it showed coins where there were normally item boxes or something like that. So here we go. Gotta make up some ground here. On my first run, I'm always like going between coming in first and trying to keep the combo. Alright, double frenzy run. Gonna have to forward spam these, but there's this little corridor here, so it's gonna be hard to snipe whoever's in front. Looks like King Bob on gold. But we picked up a double red, which is nice. Gonna fire that Gigabomb. Oh. I forgot that you can hit your own Gigabomb up. Alright, that's not cool, but I guess we're not gonna come in first on this one. Maybe if we, well, they're probably already done. And there you have it. So, looks like I'm at 12K for a second place run. Very shabby run, mind you. So I can come up with a pretty decent score there. Maybe we'll get a mini preview of what my group looks like here. Ooh, 50K already, guys. How bad is it? Well, they only have level 1 on the new track. They do have level 5 Cat Toad. Is this Alpha who I'm up against? No, his is level 6. he wouldn't be disrespecting his toad that way. So tier 52, I find that, you know, look, the tiers don't matter that much. They've done better at trying to pair you with people of similar tier, but look, okay, so level 3 Nabbit, that's going to be a problem. Wow, they only have 9,000, but that's going to go way up. So those people don't scare me too much. It's anyone underneath that could potentially scare me. So week 2's ranked mode. Tokyo Blur 3 RT. Is this new? I believe it is. Ryan was talking for a long time. And look at that, we have DK Jr. getting another city track buff for ranked mode. I don't, look. Okay, so apparently, look, it's all the same drivers. Once again, Pauline Rose, Peach Explorer, Ninja Shy Guy. So, yeah, it's the same drivers. I'm very thankful that, you know, one of my drivers, one of the Kongs, is still getting love, because this is keeping my interest in the game. I'm being totally honest. It absolutely is. If this wasn't here, I'd be like thinking about mailing it in for the second half of the tour. So that's very nice. Wow, they gave it 2 city buffs. Ooh, that's Tokyo Blur 3R, guys. Ooh. So he's up to a lot of tracks, but a lot of city tracks. Can they keep buffing these drivers? I mean, look at this. Peach Explorer. I mean, how many is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. So, I mean, that's a significant number of tracks. DK Jr. is probably very close to that, but many more city tracks. Banana Master, Middle Shelf. That's pretty interesting. Interesting, the Inferno Flyer is getting some late value, but ooh, see, this is why I'm very happy that they treated the Ramby Runner the way it did. They gave Inferno Flyer now 3 city tracks. So look, I'm not thrilled about the city tracks with DK Jr., but my long-term outlook on the game is this. You know, maybe they're giving the Kong fans they're throwing us a bone here. And maybe when the gravy train runs out for DK Jr., maybe they'll say, hey, it's time for a new Kong at that time. So that would be really cool. But, you know, time will tell on that. So Banana Master, Middle Shelf, and Middle Shelf Glider here. Definitely some cool options. This is a new Yukata Ribbon. Once again, multiple Tokyo tracks, but Banana Plus, it looks very nice. So we'll give this a run. Actually, let's just do it right now. Let us do it right now. Yeah. Ryan's probably a little bit disappointed that Happy Mario did not get the buff on this track. Granted, but look, that goes to show you how once the initial planned value for drivers is mapped out, the kind of tracks that they'll get after that point are entirely based on, you know, the population of players that have. Ooh, look at this. Look at all the dash panels. So that's very good for a dash panel plus kart. Also, I mean, with any trick track, you're going to do well with jump boost plus too. So here we go. Wow, this is pretty neat. Honestly, look at that. So we're gliding into more ramps with jump boosts. This is a really cool track. This might be the coolest Tokyo track I've ever seen, honestly. I usually, look, I'm honest on the channel, you know, I'm not going to sugarcoat things just, you know, to gain popularity points. Tokyo tracks usually don't do it much for me, but this one, granted, it does help to have a character you like in the top shelf, but it's more than that. It feels really creative, I should say, you know, at least different from the other Tokyo variants. Although I didn't experience the other Tokyo RT tracks, I don't think. I think only the normal reverse and trick versions were in the anniversary, but you can correct me if I'm wrong on that in the comments. So that was a bad score. Wasn't really focusing on that, but that's actually good because that gives me the grand stars, but it won't overbake my score ahead of week 2 or for the Yellow Cup rankings. The jury's still out on how much that factors. Personally, I only believe your performance the week prior is what matters, because a lot of people don't play the cup overall and it doesn't change a thing. All right, how many more stars do I need? Okay, so we just need 4 more stars. Well, in that case, we'll do, let's do Tokyo Blur 2. We'll go, you know what? We're gonna give Diddy Kong some love here, guys. We're gonna go Rambi Runner. We're gonna go Banana Glider. Great way to segue into the pipe poles. Yeah, I mean, this is my favorite character in the game. I've said it so many times. I grew up playing Diddy Kong Racing. It would certainly be nice if they did something with the character. It's, we're almost 2 years into the game, so as you can see, I'm not familiar with Tokyo Blur 2, so I just turned the wrong way. Okay, so I'm gonna have to focus and figure out where these lines are going. Ugh. Okay. So here we go. Big comeback. Show everybody what Diddy Kong is made of. Ooh, give me some of those shrooms. Alright, that's how you do it, guys. Diddy Kong, middle shelf, first place run. And I didn't even know where I was turning on that. Very nice. So hopefully that will give us the 5 grand stars, which it does. So now we can finish off with that free pipe pole. Let's go. Let's get some gold pipes going here. Let's get the gold pipe luck going. So we still have 3 freebies per tour, so per week rather. So let's go into it right here. Green pipe. Maybe it can be a faker though. Koopa Troopa. I'm a little bit disappointed it wasn't a bubble baby. I know Justin would have liked to seen that. Anyway, guys, if you like the video, drop a thumbs up below. Subscribe if you haven't. A lot of good stuff on the horizon. The Resource Masterclass, I've been working on the outline for that. It's going to go in great detail. It's going to tell you guys how I've been able to manicure my account. Look at this, guys. I have all of these Kongs fully leveled up. Haven't put a single ticket into a coin boxer. Haven't spent a nickel on the game so far. Tier 51. I'm not a day 1 player. I started in 2020, skipped playing through the whole summer last year, and I continue to go up in tier, and I don't buy packs. I don't have gold pass. I don't use my rubies, although I did recently on the gold pipe. I did put 180 rubies on that, so if you missed it, you can check out the link above. It's going to tell you guys exactly how I've been able to do this. I invest into the characters I like. It's not because I tell you guys that, hey, the Kongs are the best drivers in the game. They're not. They're pretty bad, honestly. Donkey Kong Jr. has been great lately, but look, since they don't have elite special skills, it's all based on track coverage. So Donkey Kong Jr.'s had the favor lately, but overall, they're just middle of the pack. They're not terrible. So they've powered my account to this point. But look, I have tons of resources in escrow, and I'm still tiering up, still holding my own. You guys can do it too with an even more competitive strategy. You can go so far in this game. So I can't wait to share all of that with you. So look forward to that. Take care and enjoy the new tour. Good luck to both teams. Look, it doesn't matter. 5 rubies, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.